Hey guys, I'm Kristen, and today I'm sharing ways that you can use some of those Dollar Tree, Hobby Lobby, all the fun wooden pumpkins, and I'm also just grabbing some items to make fun different types of pumpkins with. I thought that this would be a great fun fall theme. So the first thing I did was paint these wooden crates. Now these are from Michael's. Once upon a time, they used to be 99 cents. So grab them from the Dollar Tree, $1.25, and then I just added some raffia, some greenery, and a gingham bow, and I painted them orange, of course, and then I'm just going to go ahead and use some brown paint to dry brush. So I just barely add a tiny bit of brown paint to my brush and just kind of throw it on because pumpkins are not clean when they come out of the garden, and I just think that it just kind of spicens them up a little bit and makes them just a little bit more fun. So for this next one, I'm going to go ahead and use another crate. The first DIY, I used an apple barrel acrylic paint. This one is the Waverly, I want to say it's the color pumpkin. And I'm just going to go ahead and paint it orange as well. I'm using some Chalk Couture, and I'm just making this farm fresh pumpkins. If you guys have seen this DIY, then you've seen my recent videos of fall this year. I wanted to turn this crate into faux books. I wrapped some twine around it, but then I thought I would spice it up just a little bit and make it a pumpkin book. So added a wood stem that is also from Dollar Tree and just some greenery I had along with this bow. This is from Hobby Lobby. I think you get a 10-pack for under $2, which I think is super cute. I love the button in the middle. It's adorable, but I love this little faux pumpkin book set. The next one, I wanted to recreate this. Is it Kirkland's? Is it Pottery Barn? I can't even remember where this was from. It was probably from Pottery Barn or Kirkland's because those are like my two favorite places to kind of dupe items. It's been a minute since I've actually done any sort of dupe type video, but I thought this one would be super easy and it'd be way cheaper using some Dollar Tree items. So I just used a wood piece and a wood pumpkin from Dollar Tree, and then I love making my own stain. You just add some water and any type of paint and it will give you a nice stain, which obviously I only use brown, but I'm sure you could use other colors. Also use my Cricut to type out this hello fall, and once this is peeled back, I just had to kind of attach everything together. Now you can find some fall pumpkins, I guess I didn't even have to say fall, like pumpkins that have a stand that are from Hobby Lobby, and I think they're like $2 to $3 depending on what the sale is. So instead of actually having to put this together, you already would have a stand and it'd be good to go. But to connect this, I'm just adding some Jenga blocks, these tumbling tower blocks that were from Dollar Tree, and just stacking that on top of that wood piece that was also from Dollar Tree. And I think this is super cute and it cost way less. So for this next one, we're using moss white in this terracotta color by Arteza. And we're going to go ahead and paint these pumpkins, one moss, one white, and one that terracotta color, which I'm so sad I don't have that color anymore, but it is so pretty and I loved using it for fall. I didn't love the glossiness of that paint, but it covered so well. It was such amazing paint. So if you guys have never tried that kind of paint, I recommend just try it out one time. Also, these rub-on transfers are from Dollar Tree. I see these from time to time. I haven't seen any new ones. I have seen some Halloween ones recently. But as far as like new rub-on transfers, I think I tell you guys anytime I find them. So this one, I do have a couple stowed away for emergencies, but I have seen this around recently. So I don't know if it's just a stash that they forgot about and then found and then added it, but I love this one. And this has some pumpkins, and you got the longhorns, and you got cows, and I think it's just super fun. I added a bow to one of these pumpkins, and then I'm just adding rub-on transfers in different areas to the pumpkins. I didn't want them to be all exactly the same since we're going to be gluing them together and stacking them. Once these were all stacked, you can grab an inexpensive long wooden dowel from Walmart. Sometimes they have garden stakes from Dollar General for only $1, and you just add it to a plant or a planter. I decided to add this to my front porch this fall, and I think this is adorable. So this is not this fall, but this was a previous fall, and I added it with some pumpkins. I didn't add any planter, but I did just kind of stand it up, and I think it is super cute. But I don't know, I think next time I would add like a planter or some sort of like a planter. Yes, a basket. We could name it that too. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and go on to the next one. This is I would say it's a recent DIY because I did use some fabric, but I know this isn't this year. Obviously, I come up with the same stuff the past few years because Dollar Tree is just far and few. Added some fabric, probably from a Dollar Tree, and some faux leaves. This sunflower, you can grab those at Hobby Lobby if you can't find them at Dollar Tree, but I did see them at Dollar Tree again. This little thankful, I think this was one of the faux leather items that were from Dollar Tree once upon a time. And this is what this looks like. I did make another one of these, but I think these wooden pumpkins are just so fun to use, and you just had to add a couple Jenga blocks to the back to make it stand. I am more than positive there's probably a candle behind that one. Or you can just grab different kinds of pumpkins. They have these monogram ones, which I'm not sure why anyone would want them. Maybe to type out or spell out fall would be kind of cool. Or I guess if you want it in the center of a wreath would be really cute, like on your front porch with your like last name initial. So I guess it would be cute. I don't know why I said what I did, but I didn't really mean it. I added a placemat. I love getting placemats from Dollar General because they're only $1, which is great. And then I'm just adding some faux leaves, a bow, and that is it. Like, I don't do a ton of craziness around here. I just kind of like making some simple, fun new decor for your home. So this looks super cute in a corner on your shelf or anywhere. It looks adorable. I love these pumpkins. These are from Dollar Tree, and I want to say they have them again this year as well. So I painted one of these white. I painted one of them orange, and then you can do whatever you choose to. I wanted to go ahead and leave the bow that it came with. I think some of the bows that they have are adorable. I love the raffia ones. They're kind of cheesy, and they're not like the prettiest, but for some reason I have like a love relationship with them. I think they're really cute. I am using these rub-on transfers. These are from Amazon. They are the redesigned by Prima, and I think they're so pretty. I love this fall autumn one. I'm just adding some different rub-on transfers, and I love shopping Amazon for rub-on transfers. So if you cannot find them from Dollar Tree, you can find some pretty expensive ones. Just pay attention to the sizes because sometimes the rub-on transfers from Amazon will tell you the size of the sheet and not the size of the rub-on transfer. So if you're getting like a 6x6 sheet of rub-on transfers with like 30 rub-on transfers on them, more than likely they're going to be the tiniest things. Like I have done that so many times, and eventually I find use for them, but just FYI. But I like the redesigned by Prima ones. They just seem to be a little bit larger, and I just really like them. But look how adorable that one is. And then we're going to go ahead on to the second one. Fall, y'all. It's kind of a simple one, but super cute. Well, this is the Hobby Lobby pumpkin I was talking about that already came with the stand. I'm using the classic gray stain in one of these calendars from Dollar Tree, and I think I have shared this craft this year, but it is just one of my favorites to use with these pumpkins because I just cut the cow out super nice, and it was on the front of one of those calendars. I want to say that was from last year, maybe even the year before, like a 2023 calendar possibly. And then I just added some burlap leaves and this burlap bow, and I'm pretty sure that little burlap flower bow came off of Amazon, and I'm not sure what the leaves came from, but I'm thinking they came from Dollar Tree. Another one of these little shelf sitters from Dollar Tree, and I just added some scrapbook paper. I just like adding my own touches to these because you may find some really cute items from Dollar Tree, but they're just not the color that you like or kind of what you're going for, so you kind of like bypass them, but it's super easy just to add. You got some wood words here, and of course just the leaf and the raffia bow, and I just love the scrapbook paper. I think this one looks so much better than that blue color. Next up is this pumpkin with the wood beads, $1.99 regular price from Hobby Lobby, and then sometimes they're 40, 50, 60% off, so very inexpensive. You can pay as low as like $1 for these, which of course is a great deal. Painted the pumpkin with the probably just some acrylic paint, orange paint. I mean, you can see that clearly. I just feel like I have to explain myself with every little step I do. I'm adding this rub-on transfer from Dollar Tree, and that is it. Like, you could do whatever you wanted with this. You could paint the beads, you could stain the beads, but I think this is super. I kind of wish I would have stained the beads. That would have been a really cute idea, and I didn't think of it until right now. These foam pumpkins, they've had them for the past couple years. I honestly have never found the white ones before until this year. So if you've seen my fabric video, you've already seen these, but they're so cute. I wanted to show them 2 times. I just grabbed some of the fabric from Dollar Tree. I used the entire roll on these. Now, it's really up to you because I did kind of have some extra fabric, but I just tucked it in with some scissors, or you could use a screwdriver, I guess whatever you have on hand, butter knife, and just kind of pull it super tight in the center. I did cut that stem off because we're going to be adding our own fun stems. I have just a jar of these that were from Dollar Tree a few years ago or whenever they sold them, and obviously you don't use that many wood stems. Like maybe someone does, but I sure didn't. And then I just did a few different fabrics. I actually did 3 different fabrics from this year. I just think they are so pretty, and I wish that I had room to make more. I'd probably make like 55 of these because I don't know why I said 55. Like, what is that number? But they're so cute and they're so easy to make. And I think the 3 of these pumpkins took maybe like 10 minutes or less to put together. And I love my quick and easy crafts. This next one is another one I did this year already, but like I said, if you guys haven't seen the video, then you wouldn't know until right this second. Some wood pumpkins, or the flat wood pumpkins from Dollar Tree, and I actually had this one from last year. I like stockpiled these. Some fabric from this year, and then of course my good old Elmer's glue stick. If you don't know this hack, try it out. I know people love their Mod Podge. I don't. So if you're one of the people that don't like it, like I dislike it in so many ways, you'll want to try the glue stick method. I prefer the Elmer's glue stick, specifically the purple one, so you know where you're gluing. It's up to you if you want to try it or not, but I love it and I think it works great. And then I just kind of decorated this however I wanted, and I think this turned out cute. This grateful sign came from Dollar General this year. It was like a table decor piece, and it came with grateful and one other word. I cannot remember off the top of my head what it was. Grateful. I think that's what that one just said. Anyways, came in a 2-pack. This next one, we're using these really cute, what is this? Hexagon, octagon, 1, 2, 3, 4, has 6 sides. Definitely not an octagon. Anyways, I like to call these little stop signs, although I know it's not a stop sign because it doesn't have 8 sides, but that's just what they remind me of. And then I'm using some Chocolatour once I painted them orange, and I just love how this turned out. I love using Chocolatour whenever I get a chance, especially when I use Dollar Tree items. I just think it makes it look way more high-end and really cute and pretty, and I just love the white on top of the orange. And the cool thing about just weird items like this at Dollar Tree is you can turn anything into a pumpkin, especially around the fall time. So what do you got here? You got some weird little hexagons, then go ahead and turn them into pumpkins, because why not? You add a stem and some leaves and you're good to go. There you have it. Some pumpkins that were not actually pumpkins to start with. All right, and if you don't love all the pumpkins, we can make a crate and fill it with pumpkins. That's also a fun option. So I just did a stain, or like a faux stain, with some wooden dowels and some of these wooden planks from Dollar Tree and some wooden crates. So you're going to need 1 or 2 wooden crates, just depending on which ones. I did an apple one and I did a pumpkin one, and I just cut these wooden dowels right in half. So you're kind of seeing I'm making 2 at once. But I'm just going to show you guys the pumpkin one. The apple one, it was cute, of course, but it's a pumpkin video. So, I mean, if I come up with more apple crafts, which, I mean, apples are so cute. I just never know what to make with them, or I never know what to do. But I just decided to turn this into a little Farm Fresh pumpkin stand, and I think this is adorable, and it was all Dollar Tree items. The pumpkins, I'm pretty sure they were Dollar Tree too. Maybe. It's been a while. I've had them for so long, but I think this is adorable. These little wood pumpkins. Now, I really like getting them from Hobby Lobby because I want to say they're under $2 for a 10 or 12 pack, but they don't have the holes in them. So they're not the ornament type ones like you normally would get from Dollar Tree. So if you don't want the holes, you don't want to fill them in, I highly recommend hitting up Hobby Lobby if you live near one. I don't, so I usually like making a list or just doing like one Hobby Lobby trip. I have done one this year, and I think I'm going to do a video. I kind of planned on doing one last week about Hobby Lobby and like things to buy, things not to buy, things to wait till after the season. So let me know in the comments below if you guys shop Hobby Lobby and you just kind of get so overwhelmed because that place is it's so fun to look at. There's so many cool items there. Like, you have to go up and down every single aisle at least once or twice a year. Like, not all the time, not every time you go, but just sometimes. I'm using this little wooden sign that was from Dollar Tree, and I just glued them, added some Cricut letters, and that's it. You have a really cute fall sign. Now, these are normally from Hobby Lobby, but I picked them up at a yard sale, which, I mean, I love picking anything up that's inexpensive. 50 cents versus $3. Come on, like, you get pretty lucky sometimes at good old yard sales. So these circles are obviously not pumpkins, but we're going to turn it into a pumpkin because why not? Like, why not use a circle for a pumpkin? I went ahead and used my Cricut for this one. I don't use my Cricut enough, and I think I say that all the time. Sometimes when my Cricut's on, I will cut out 50 things, and then when my Cricut's turned off and it's pushed to the side, you won't see me use it for like 3 months, and then I get back to it. Like, it's never like a consistent thing with me, although a Cricut is amazing. Like, they're so fun to have. Like, you can make so many things. I make my girl shirts with them all the time. Anyways, back to the video. I'm using some Jenga blocks for a wood stem here and a burlap bow. We're going to add some faux leaves, greenery, all the things. And then I did have this little bead. It's just some sort of bead tassel, and it was from, I don't even know what it was from, I think a Dollar General item, and I just saved it, and I thought it would be a super cute hanger for the back of this, and it sure was. So why, hello there. All right, sometimes Dollar Tree has these jars, sometimes they don't. I don't know if they have them this year or not, but these are so cute, and I actually still have these, but they already looked like pumpkins. You could paint the lids. I chose not to, I just chose not to because I figured I could cover them up with raffia and greenery and bows and all the things, which you kind of do, and it kind of makes more sense because sometimes when you take the lids off that are painted, the paint starts chipping. It's just tough. Make a little twine bow if you don't have a gingham bow, but I forget how much I actually love making twine bows. They're super easy, but like, look how rustic that is. I love it. Add some fairy lights to it. Those are from Amazon. It's just adorable. All right, and napkins from Dollar General. They're so cute. Like, these are from last year, so they probably don't have the exact same ones, but Dollar General always has great ones. $2. Some of them are actually $1, which make it even better. But I love this print. I love anything that is kind of plain, doesn't have a ton on it. I think it's just super cute. But we're going to use these stop sign, non-stop sign stop signs. It painted them white because obviously I'm adding some napkins to it. You take the plies off the back of the napkin, Elmer's glue stick all the way, add the napkins, wait for it to dry, and you're good to go. You can do anything with napkins, and like, this is so fun to do. I'm using some sandpaper just to sand the edges away, and it makes some perfect lines if your glue is dry. If you do it while your glue is wet, you're just going to tear the napkin. A friend told me that. I haven't personally done it, or maybe I have. Maybe I'm the friend, but add some greenery, some wood stems. I'm adding some of that really fun like garland over the tops of these from Dollar Tree. And I mean, look how cute all of these non-stop sign pumpkins are. Like I said, you can make anything with pumpkins, and these are some of my favorites that I've made. This next one, I'm using this wooden truck. It is from Walmart. I'm also using another one of these wood pumpkins. Of course, it is from Dollar Tree. So the first thing I did was paint it white, and then I'm using the color ink and agave to paint this truck. I think this, like the last napkin, kind of reminded me of like, that would be super cute to use this blue color for this truck. Let me know in the comments, have you guys really seen many truck decor? Like, is that kind of fading out? I know that some people still really love it, which I think it's still super cute, but you used to see it on like almost everything from Dollar Tree, and I feel like since I have been there, I have rarely seen any sort of red truck. Like, I know things are phases, but like do they have to be phases? Like, do we always have to be on trend? Because I feel like that's kind of unnecessary sometimes. I wanted to use another one of these Dollar General napkins. It's just so cute, and I thought it would look really good with that truck. Maybe, maybe not. I kind of think it flows very nicely together. So I went ahead and did that, added this little thankful. I want to say that was from Hobby Lobby, and then I painted that agave color. I want to say the thankful is from Hobby Lobby. I'm not sure. It could have been from a yard sale, but it could have been originally from Hobby Lobby. I really don't know, but I'm sure you can find all kinds of wood words and letters from any sort of craft store. I did kind of distress the truck a little bit, and then I added some florals to the top and greenery, all the things to make out another one of these Dollar Tree wood pumpkins. This one is a large wood pumpkin, $6.99 original price from Hobby Lobby. Of course, I did not pay that. I probably paid half off, which is about $3.50, maybe even 60% off, which was just a little bit less than $3.50. I am using the dark walnut color to stain it, and I just love, like I said, I love staining. There's just certain weather you can do it, certain weather I don't want to do it. This is also from Hobby Lobby, and I want to say this was like $1.50 or $2 for this Hello Fall. And of course, I used caulk to hide the holes, which you should probably use spackler or something different, or wood filler. That's all I had on hand, and it works just the same. Once that was painted white, I did go ahead and just hot glue it right to the sign, and then add some flowers of your choice, some leaves of your choice. I decided to go ahead with that blue theme. I was trying to get on trend with the blue fall theme, and it's just, I don't love it. Like, I don't hate it. And anyone who decorates with it, it's always so cute, but it just doesn't look right in my house. But anyways, super cute sign. Even if you just like leave it, like not add leaves and not add a flower, I think I would like it a lot better. This 3 stacked wood pumpkin sign is also from Hobby Lobby, $8, probably $4 or less. And I'm going to go ahead and paint the entire thing white so I can add some rub-on transfers to this. Now, these rub-on transfers are kind of spring, kind of summer type. I'm not really sure, but I really liked them. I thought they were really pretty, and honestly, they look super cool on pumpkins. So if you have some of these, I definitely recommend that you add some of these to your pumpkins because regardless of the season, they are adorable. And if you couldn't already tell, the rub-on transfers were from Dollar Tree, but it was a couple years ago. I added some raffia to the bottom along with this twine bow. I'm sure you could do all different kinds of things with this, but the rub-on transfers I think were super cute added on to this. And it looks really cute on your front porch, or you could even add this to a corner table. It would just be super cute. Like, overall, it's just cute. Maybe even stain it. I think I need to get outside and stain some things because it's kind of what I'm itching to do. Dollar Tree signs, and if you don't like the way they look, change them. You don't have to leave those on there. I probably did save those pumpkins, but I'm going to go ahead and add these little chalkboard signs. I'm adding that little foam piece that was already on the sign, and I love the background, so I'm just adding these little, what are these, chalkboard tags? They're so cute. I added some twine bows to cover up those holes, and it's good to go. You really didn't have to change a whole lot. Yes, we added a little leaf into the pumpkin video, but I feel like it's worthy enough to be there because these two look super cute next to each other. And this next one, I did have a chalkboard sign, and I want to say this one was from Michael's. I used my Cricut to cut out this Farm Fresh Pumpkins, and I want to say that Farm Fresh Pumpkins was already a pre-made decal, and then I just added some pumpkins to the side of this just to kind of make my own. Floral arrangement for $12. This was from Dollar General, and I want to say I picked it up 75 or 90% off, so I want to say it was $2 or $1.75. It was super inexpensive. I loved these sweater pumpkins that Dollar Tree had once upon a time, and I kept the greenery that was already in this floral box to start with, and then added some sunflowers and these pumpkins, and then of course I added that little chalkboard tag to it, and I think that this is the cutest, but most simple craft that you could put together. Add some, are those mums? I want to say those are mums. And adorable. Look at it. You have your own little floral arrangement, and it costs under $10, which I think is awesome. You guys, I hope you enjoyed this pumpkin DIY video. I hope it inspires you to get fall crafting if you haven't already. I know it's not fall yet, but school has started, so it's pretty much fall now. But if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, I would love you to stick around and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!